What's up guys, Reese here, and today I'm going to be telling the story of how I got put in isolation because of Shane Dawson back in year 11. Now this story was like, how many years ago was year 11? 2020, so 4 years ago at this point. I was 16 years old. I was a very fucking stupid 16-year-old as well, I'd like to add to that. I didn't really think things through before I did them. I just thought, oh, this will be funny, I may as well do it. So please don't come for me for this story, but this is the time that Shane Dawson got me into shit in high school. So let's get into it. So because 2020 was the end of lockdown era, my school couldn't do like an open like show day for like people to come in to see who's coming to the school. So instead they did like a virtual one where they had this whole crew who got like an entire camera team to come and take pictures of everything. They had like a virtual walk around of the school, which was really weird. And each department had its own video. I was actually in the photography video for this. It's a really awkward video. It's shot like sideways. It's not shot very nicely, and I'm just sort of like, yeah, I love doing photography. It's like my favorite thing ever to do. It's really awkward. I'm not showing you it. But that being said, they therefore also had to do a video for the dance department. Now, you can already see where this is going. At this time, the Shane Dawson audio was massive on TikTok. I'll play it now.
Roll up to the party with my crazy pink wig.
That. Now, me and my friends, we saw the whole like virtual walk around, whatever, and we were looking at the dance video and we were thinking, these people in this have always been really horrible to us. We were just laughing at it because it was a horrible dance they were doing. It was some really weird music they put over it. They were all just being like, and we were just like watching like, what the fuck is going on? So I said, oh, I know, I'll put that Shane Dawson song over it and see where we go. And I made the video. It was pretty funny at the time, but looking back now, it was just sort of weird that there was Shane Dawson over a video of these just people dancing that we knew. Now, I do want to point out, all these people were horrible to me and my friend group in school because my friend group was like, literally just the gay people in our year. So, sorry, but not sorry. Now, this is the part where I was a 16-year-old idiot. I mean, the whole thing, I've been a 16-year-old idiot, but this spot specifically. So I sent it to my friend group, we were all laughing at it, whatever, and then the next day in school I was like, which other of my friends could I show this to? So I was showing some of my friends without realising some people who I was showing it to were also friends with the people in the dance video, so then they ended up finding out. Now, this was on a Friday. The whole weekend passes, I don't think anything of it, and I come in on Monday, and the bell rings for lunch. I'm walking to my friend group, and these girls all like ambush me. They start screaming at me, like, why are you doing that? You're a fucking weirdo, like, whatever. And honestly, I agree. Like, what was I thinking? I was just, whatever. So they're all screaming at me, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Because like when chavs scream at you, I just sort of like do this because I don't really know how to talk to chavs. So I just like, I'm like, yeah, sorry, bye, and waddle over to my friend group, and I'm sat down. And then they all come over to my friend group and start having a go at like all of them as well. And I'm like, first of all, you've been horrible to these people all throughout high school. Second of all, they aren't involved in this, so leave them the fuck alone. Then, I don't remember exactly how the teachers got involved with it. I'm assuming they told their dance teacher. That's how the teachers got involved, the dance teacher. So I ended up going to speak to the dance teacher at the end of that day, and I showed her the video, and she literally watched it and went, oh, that's pretty funny. I don't see why they're so like up in arms about it. And I was just sat there like, if their actual teacher thinks it's funny and does no harm, then like, what the hell are these girls going on about? But you know what like the popular group in school is like, these chavs who are like, they're sat on their pedestals with their crowns on their heads, they can't be touched by anyone. That's what these people were like. So then after all this has gone down, my maths teacher at the time, who I also fucking hate because she was horrible, pulls me aside and talks to me about it, and she was like, can you send me the video so I can see it, whatever, and we're gonna have to have a meeting with the girls. And I was like, great. So I've just had to like, I've been screamed at them for this whole time, and I'm gonna have a meeting with these people about like them crying to me about whatever. And in my head at the time, I was just like, I just want to go home. It's just a Shane Dawson edit. Like, the way I'm looking at it is, if I'd made a really shitty dance and someone had like put a song over it or whatever, I genuinely find it funny. Like, it's not that deep. But these people, they were so like, they were acting like it was the end of the world that this edit had been made. I also just want to add, they were all acting like I'd taken the video, or I think they thought that I'd taken the video and like edited their faces, put a load of shit over it, when all I'd done is taken the song and put the song over it. Like, I muted the original, then put the Shane Dawson one over it. So I don't know if that's why they were so upset, but whatever, it's still a really fucking stupid thing of me to do. So, cut to the next day, after school, I've got to have a meeting with the maths teacher, another teacher who I absolutely love, who isn't at the job anymore, and these people from the video. So I sit there for an hour and a half as they are yapping on at me about how this video is so offensive, it needs to be taken down, it needs to be blah 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 blah, whatever, digging into how like Shane Dawson, like him as a person, and I'm like, what the fuck does it have to do with Shane Dawson as a person? I found a funny song and put it over a funny video. Like, It's literally what TikTok's for. And the thing that gets me the most is these girls were always like taking pictures of random people at school, doing other shit to random people in school, like with pictures and audio. So I was just like, how are you gonna do that and then come for me for doing that? Anyway, so we have this entire meeting and then it ends and I just sort of like waddle away because I'm like, I'm done with this shit. But then the next day, the maths teacher again was like, right, so you're gonna get in-school suspension on Friday and then a principal's detention after it. And I was just staring at her like, suspended for a Shane Dawson song? I mean, it makes a funny story, but like, suspended because of a Shane Dawson song. I really am just chronically online at the end of the day. Something I just want to add to this video as well, sorry I keep pausing it, but I just want to add that the moral of this story is don't be a fucking stupid 16-year-old. Like, sure, the video might have been funny at the time, but it really just wasn't worth, like, the day of isolation I got and all the missed lessons, because, like, year 11's like GCSEs, so it really just wasn't worth it. So yeah, that's about it for the story. I don't really hear much from any of them now, because, like, I was never friends with them, and don't really want to be anymore. However, some of their friends are still my friends and they always say to me how funny the video is and how they don't really like them. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to smash that like button, press subscribe, and also click the little bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. See you later. Bye.
Everybody makes mistakes.